am so excited for this. We are finally doing a long-awaited comparison between the Demellier Mini New York and the Polene Cyme Mini. Hi guys, my name is Celesta. We talk about all things luxury shopping and handbags. If you love those things, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. I post videos every week. I'm honestly so excited about this because I obviously really love Polene. You guys know I have almost every Polene style, and I recently got my hands on the Demellier Mini New York. I wanted to use it for a couple months, be able to give you guys like a full review, and then be able to compare both of these bags. I think it's a very common question that I get asked. Do I prefer the Polene Cyme or the Demellier Mini New York? And we are finally comparing it, and I will tell you guys what I think. So I wanted to give a general run through first. This is the Polene Cyme Mini. This is in a discontinued color now. The original color is called lilac. I don't believe they make this color anymore. The current US retail price is $490. We all know Polene typically does price increases in the beginning of the year, so don't hold me to that, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was another price increase at the beginning of 2026. I'll leave the dimensions on the screen, and the weight is 625 grams. This bag does have two leather straps. Obviously, they do have the longer strap and the shorter top handle strap. The longer strap is 60 centimeters. However, comparing to the Demellier Mini New York, this retails for $595, so about $105 more than the Polene. I'll leave the dimensions on the screen as well. And this bag weighs 760 grams, so a little bit heavier than the Polene. It also comes with two straps. It comes with a top handle strap like this, which you can not really wear under your arm, maybe if you had smaller arms, but I just don't think this is very comfortable. And then they also come with a crossbody strap as well. I will say the crossbody strap is adjustable, but based on the size of the bag, it's not realistic for me to wear it as a crossbody. This is in the color tan with ecru stitching. This is one of the fewer styles that they have, or fewer color variations that they have, that do also have the contrast stitching, which was something that I was looking for. Also, I'm gonna try on the bags really quickly so you can see how they look on me. Keep in mind, I am 4'11", and it's not exactly apples to apples because you can't wear it the same way, but you can at least see in terms of the size and how to style it, how to wear it. That should give you a general idea of how it looks on you, because both of these bags, it is pretty hard to see in stores unless you live close to a store or department store that carries both of these styles. Okay, let's jump into the what fits for both of these bags. And so I want to put the same amount of stuff in the bag in the same order so you're able to see how much more one might fit over another. Okay, this is everything that fits in the Polene Cyme Mini. This bag does come with a little pouch, but as you can see, if I shove my 13-inch laptop in here, it just doesn't feel very stable, especially when you compare to the Demellier, and it doesn't sit flush to the bottom of the bag. So for this, I'm just gonna say it doesn't fit. So I am able to fit my regular iPad in here, a water, and my AirPod Maxes. And then I also have a full-size wallet, my camera inside a little bag, and my phone, of course. And I also have this pouch with little cosmetics and my sunglasses, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. With the Demellier, you can kind of see off the bat that even when I put my laptop in here, and yeah, it does stick out a little bit, it feels more stable. The bag sits up straight. I don't have to worry about it toppling over. But for the sake of this video, let's just put the iPad. Everything else is kind of the same that still fits in here. I feel like I'm able to fit a little bit more than the Polene, but the difference is so small. Now let's move over to the differences and pros and cons, if you will. If you are considering packaging, Polene does come with a box and dust bag versus the Demellier only comes with the dust bag. I also think there's a pretty significant difference in the weight. The Polene is obviously lighter than the Demellier by about 100 grams, and I definitely think you will feel it, especially the longer you carry the bag. The cost, obviously, I mentioned this, is about $100 difference. Sometimes I have seen the Demellier go on sale. Usually, I think if you sign up on their website, you can get a certain percentage off, and then maybe it's included in Black Friday deals and whatnot, versus Polene, the only time you're gonna find it quote unquote on sale is during their free shipping around Black Friday, which will save you 20 bucks. There's obviously different ways to wear this bag as well. This bag, you can also only wear it as a top handle and as a crossbody versus this one. It doesn't come with a crossbody strap, but you are able to wear it on under your arm as a shoulder bag. I actually rarely wear this as a top handle, only if I'm like grabbing it from my car. I really wear this as a shoulder bag, and I think it is very nice, especially for the size of the bag. Sticking with the Polene because I can't hold both and talk at the same time. This one does come with a free pouch, which you can clip on inside the bag. It's like a cute little pochette zipper pouch. I personally don't really use those, so I just kind of throw it in my closet. But I think if you are looking for something like that, it is a nice touch that this bag has that the Demellier doesn't have. This bag also, you can fold in the sides. I do have this bag stuffed, but you are able to pinch in the sides, and there's magnetic closures, so you can wear the bag like this, or you can wear it like this. I will say, compared to the Demellier, this is not as secure because these are just magnets versus the Demellier has button closures. So if I were to pick a bag that I feel is a little bit more secure, I think the Demellier is a little bit more secure in that sense. Speaking of the Demellier, this one you can't pinch in the sides, but they do have these button closures, which I think gives it a little bit more security over magnetic closures. Like, I feel like if someone's trying to reach into your bag and they have to unbutton this, you'll hear that more than a magnetic opening. This bag also has feet, which we love, and this bag stands up straight by itself. The Demellier doesn't, and is constantly leaning over side to side, especially if you want to put your laptop in it. Both of these bags technically say that they don't fit a laptop. I personally will just shove a 13-inch laptop in there anyway, especially because I'm not commuting to and from where I need to go. It's really just kind of like I put it in my bag, park my car, and walk inside. So it's really not that big of a deal for me personally. But if you want your laptop to stay flush and completely inside the bag, I would technically say it doesn't fit. I personally prefer the look of the Demellier. I think the Demellier has more of a luxe look, and I think partially because of the color, partially because of the hardware, and because of the contrast stitching, I think they all give this bag a little bit more of a luxe look compared to the Polene. However, that also comes with cons. This bag is very heavy compared to the Polene, especially if you are filling this bag with more things. You're obviously not just carrying it empty. I also don't love that this bag has a black interior lining, so it is a little bit darker and hard to find your things, and then when you do have trash in there, it's very visible. And this bag doesn't come with a pochette. I will also say I think the Polene has more ways to wear it, and like ways that I personally would wear it, because I can only carry this as a top handle. I'm only wearing it on the crook of my arm. I'm not wearing this as a shoulder bag. I can't wear this as a crossbody. I think it just looks silly on me. And this bag did give my clothes color transfer, which is interesting because I feel like usually I'm more worried about my clothes color transferring onto my bag, not my bag color transferring onto my clothes. I did clean the bag with like leather cleaner, conditioner, and then I did spray Carbon Pro on it. And I did take this with me for our honeymoon in Europe, and I didn't have issues. So I don't want to say I'm completely like free, but no one talked about the color transfer, which that kind of like shocked me as well when I saw it on my jeans. But yeah, overall, I feel like I laid out all the pros and cons with these bags. I think if I'm looking for functional only, I have to pick the Polene. I think this one is just a lot more usable for me. I think I would use it more as a top handle. I would use it more as a shoulder bag. However, if I'm looking for more of that luxe look, it is this one. And this is the one that I've been gravitating towards a lot more. I know it's not the most functional. I know it's not the most practical, but I just love the look of this bag. I think it's the hardware. I think it's the contrast stitching, which Polene also has the contrast stitching for a very similar camel color as well. So it's not exactly a fair comparison, apples to apples. But if you were to ask me right now for which one I would pick, if I could only pick one, I think it will be the Demellier Midi New York, just in terms of the look. But if I really need to be practical, I want to throw something over my shoulder, it's gonna be the Polene. Okay, so that sums it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions that I didn't answer about either of these bags. I'm happy to answer them in the comments, but I'll leave another video for you guys here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!